Almost all of the technology we use when creating this film I'd never used before, so I really learnt a lot. The easiest things to learn were the small things, such as setting up the dollies, tripods and lights. I'd only used the video camera once before, so I had to learn how to use the HD cameras from scratch, although I found it quite easy. The easiest things to learn when actually filming were setting the white balance on the cameras and framing the shot. I found it slightly harder to learn how to get the perfect lighting to fit the shot, and I found it very hard learning how to change the depth of field. When we first started editing, I found Final Cut really hard as I'd never used a Mac before, as I have a PC at home. After a few lessons, I had learned how to render, cut and drag shots. The bits I found slightly harder were using the transitions, such as fade and wipe, and at first I also struggled with adding text. When we started to add sound on GarageBand, I learned how to use the program pretty much straight away. I learned how to add extra sound effects from GarageBand, Foley effects and music, and how to change the volume of it to fit the action in the shot. I also learned how to change the sound of the effect. We needed the music to sound like it was in the car, so we changed it to sound more tinny. One of the hardest things was trying to find a song that would fit into the car scene at the beginning of the film. Originally we used a song which was not royalty free, so we had to find a new one. There were no appropriate sounds on GarageBand, so we used one from a royalty free website instead. It was also hard trying to find an effect which would create enigma. In the end we found out that it sounded better to combine 2 or more sound effects rather than just one. Continuity was something that we really struggled with when filming. For example, in one shot the bedroom was messy, but when we filmed the shot again on another day, we forgot and used the bed as we found it. To fix this, we had to cut the shot before you could see too much of the bed.